We're in Monforte d'Alba, and she has a small boutique winery, I would say. Tell us something about your winery. How big are you?
We are pretty small. We own 5 hectares in the Barolo area, and we are replanting 5 more hectares in Rodina, which is very close to Barolo area, to have Barbera and Nebbiolo, which we will use for Nebbiolo, but also for our sparkling.
So more sparkling, excellent.
Yes.
So this is something that you're really passionate about, the sparkling wines, or tell us about this wine in particular.
We have started as a joke because of my father, who entered in the winery in September 2009, and he said, okay, I want to make the bubbles with the Nebbiolo. And I said, okay, let's go play. And I was not sure about that, but in the years we have seen that it is a very nice wine, and we have improved, of course, how to make it. The first thing we have learned is that we need to collect the Nebbiolo about a month earlier compared to the Barolo. So between the middle and the 20th, this is the average, of August. This is to save acidity in the grapes and to have less sugar, means less alcohol.
So you make your life more complicated by having a really long harvest.
You know, last harvest, I have started like the 23rd of August and end in October. So
you really just love this wine then, right?
And the sparkling, especially the traditional method, is totally the opposite of making red wine. So while to make Barolo, you have to grow the best you can the vineyards, you have the best safe grapes, and then to do almost nothing in the cellar. In the case of sparkling, yes, you have to have good grapes and safe grapes, but you have to be very careful in the cellar, because you have to make the basic wine, and then you have to make also the pied de cuve to start the second fermentation and the bottling. You must be very careful because the second fermentation in the bottle is very, very delicate.
And do you have a machinery now that's specific for making this
we
wine?
rent it. No, we rent.
Okay. Yeah,
we are not organized. We don't have the machines, but we rent. So they come with the truck, and we make the work. But we have stocked the bottles in the winery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like now a lot of wineries are experimenting with sparkling versions of Nebbiolo. But I feel like yours was one of the first that I personally tasted, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I love all your other wines, but we chose this for the selection, especially for the spring. It's a great wine.
Well, I think that talking about traditional method, yes, of course, it's a spring summer wine, but it's a serious sparkling, so you can match all over the year, you know, even at Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's Nebbiolo, yes.
Okay.
And the first thing, especially if you want to make a good sparkling wine, is the base. You you must have a very good basic wine. This is what I learned now. I've tried in Champagne, and the Champagne I love the most are very good basic wines. So you have to work very well on the basic wine and then very well on the traditional method.
Okay.
And you have to stay pretty long on the yeast, so it's almost like a Barolo. It's very challenging.
Yeah, good job. So to get this beautiful color, how long is the maceration time?
We make the distemming, and then we put in a pneumatic press about 6 hours of skin contact. Okay. So we extract a very pale rosé, like it's called onion skin.
Yeah, which is we would say more as like a salmon.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Sara. This wine is wonderful, and I hope you guys all enjoy it.
Ciao.
Ciao.